Would you like more peace of mind in your life? Today, at Home Care Insights, we'll be giving you some tips on how to do that. Hi, I'm Cindy Ferris, the owner of Ray of Sunshine. Thanks for stopping by today. If you're anything like me, and actually many of our clients and our families, you may be feeling pretty stressed, overwhelmed, really uncertain at where you go during this difficult time in life. We're here to tell you that it is possible to get a well-rounded approach that meets clients' needs, family needs, and really takes in the whole person. And that is Ray of Sunshine's 5-point Peace of Mind program. So our first point is professional relationships. While Ray of Sunshine is a non-medical licensed agency, we deal with home health, hospice, PTs, case managers, attorneys, really a wide range of professionals. So if needed, we can help take that off of your plate and coordinate it with our trusted resources to get you additional services either at the start or as needs and situations change. It can be a lot of stress trying to do all of this research yourself, and hopefully you can find trusted resources, either your home care agency, a physician, friends and family, that can help you find a few shortcuts to your research. Our second point is education. We maintain an online course library of over 200 courses and certifications that our caregivers have free access to. So one, they can pursue things that are of special interest to them. One very common thing is dementia certification. And they can also refresh skills if a client's need changes, if they're facing something new, or just it's been a while. Typical topics that we see is you may have a decline in mobility, and so we bring in a Hoyer lift. They can refresh their skills on that because everybody went through that in training, but it may have been several years since they've actually used it. Our education courses also follow several of our specialty programs. We have a transitional care, which is leaving the hospital or leaving rehab to go home. We actually have a multi-course series that caregivers can get certified in that specific area and learn techniques to help reduce readmissions. While there's never a guarantee, anytime you have some help in avoiding going to the hospital, we can all agree that's a good thing. We also have a course that is developed based upon a curriculum from the Alzheimer's Association that goes through all of the stages of Alzheimer's, common issues such as wandering, eating, bathing, some of those things that can get trickier as the disease progresses. And we have several certified caregivers in that area. Our third point is activity. While of course we think that it's important to remain active as long as possible, there are proven benefits to that. We will adjust to each individual's desires. So some examples is that we have one client who actually is go, 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 go. She can wear out caregivers. So we know in kind of matching her up with somebody that she's going to be very active. She's going to classes, she's going to the gym, she's going to church. Some clients prefer just a little easier schedule. Maybe it's church and getting your hair done once a week. But we're going to take that time to get to know the individual and then try to include activities that are interesting, engaging, and ideally, if possible, gets you out of your house and in your local community. So our fourth point is custom care. And that actually kind of goes back to activities, which is a focus, but as I noted, it will be customized to each individual client. Our entire care plan or our approach to care is customized. We're not going to equate an individual with a diagnosis. It's not going to be, okay, you have stage 3 Alzheimer's, and so under this plan, you get X amount of hours, and this is what we're doing. That is just not the way it works. Really, it doesn't provide peace of mind if you just think you're a number. You need to be an individual. We need to consider family input, client input always is first, but family, also kind of wants to see some things. They still have some hopes, some desires. They especially want to see their loved ones happy and, if possible, engaged. But we're not going to, force something in that, okay, well, you fell last week, and so you have to have bathing services. Hopefully you get comfortable with your caregiver and you do allow your caregiver to provide those services. And you might not need them every day. Some days you have a great day. Other days you might not be feeling so bad. You might need a little bit of additional services or care, and we can actually customize from day to day based on the individual situation. As an agency, we're also following up on how clients are doing, if needs are changing, if the situation seems to be declining. And there's one way we can do this that is really unobtrusive. We get daily care notes from the caregivers, and we actually review those every morning at the start of our workday, just to see what's going on, see if anything happened during the last shift, and gauge what's going on. It may be that we reach out to the client, the responsible party, the caregiver to gather a little bit more information, and you'll be lucky enough that you'll get to see us at least twice a year in person when we come out just to visit, to confirm that paperwork is correct or update as needed. And I say that's at least twice a year. It may be more frequent if we do see like a major change, a pattern of falls, if there's a hospitalization, something like that. We'll try to stop by, just make sure that everything is okay. There's no real changes needed. And our 5th point is evolving care. Since care is customized, we also try to make sure that we place a caregiver in there who will grow with you. If there is a hospitalization, we come out, we do follow-up visit after you're released, and we find out that, previously it had been more of a casual care. It's actually called companion care, where your caregiver wasn't helping you with a lot of personal tasks, but you've had a hospitalization, you're back home, and you need help with transferring and bathing for the next 6 weeks. We want to make sure that you have a caregiver in there that can pick up those new tasks. So we're not going to really categorize our caregivers into it's a companion caregiver, it's a personal caregiver, it's a CNA. They're all going to have basic skills and professional experience to grow with you as your needs change. And that can be very comforting. Once again, provides a lot of peace of mind if you do have a medical issue and the caregiver you're familiar with, you like, and you trust can stay with you during that process. Now, I will note the only time that may change is if you need to change from hourly care to live-in care, because not all caregivers can do the 24/7 around-the-clock care. And if you recall, our first point was professional relationships. This is where that can also come in handy. If your needs change, your care evolves, we have relationships with home health. We can get you set up with that medical or skilled care, they call it. It can be nursing, it can be PT or speech therapy. We can also have medical equipment brought in. So the whole program, even though it's 5 points, the whole program kind of works together, builds upon itself to really try to take a lot of the stress off of you and your loved ones to provide a comprehensive care system. To learn more about how you can get peace of mind for yourself and your loved ones, go to rosdfw.com.